Bam. There it is.
It'll take him another 10 minutes to start.
That's what she said.
Second day, he's got this now. Slowly,
Hey, White Knuckle Nation! How are y'all doing tonight?
Stacy's taking over as host.
girl power.
Here we go. Stacey,
We don't want Thomas to
you can
take
run
10
it.
minutes before he starts.
I don't take 10 minutes. It's normally about
20
8.
minutes. Sorry, not 10 minutes.
Wow.
What y'all drinking tonight, Sylvia?
Stacy's been on one, y'all.
Yeah,
I have been on
Stacey's
one for
on
like
one
3
tonight.
days.
I've been trying to stay away from her because as soon as I open my mouth, it's bam. It's like, what did I do?
Two different rooms.
Spicy.
Like, man.
I haven't. I've been spicy the last few days. Sorry.
Few days.
You've been drinking them pineapple margaritas. Pineapple
more
jalapeno.
like the last week-ish.
Thomas.
I'm just saying.
See, boys don't learn. He's like, no, you've been a biatch like for 8 days now.
I didn't say biatch. I just said spicy.
I slept for over 12 hours last night.
That's good.
She goes, as soon as she got home from work, oh yeah, hey, WKN, this is season 2, episode, I don't know anymore.
It's 5.
It's 8.
I don't know.
It's 8. Wow, we got started
We're
quick.
already
How
talking
did they
about
shoot?
whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, today.
Stacey being bitchy, apparently.
Wow.
She hasn't been
Stacy got home last night and said, I'm just going to take a quick nap. I looked at her and was like,
I said, I'm going to take a quick nap before we start the podcast. And then our host canceled, our guest canceled.
Our guest had to reschedule.
Yeah, because of family emergency. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just sleep for a couple hours or I won't sleep tonight.
I was like, Stacy, you're not. I was like, as soon as you go to sleep, you're not getting up.
I was out.
It was about like 6 o'clock and then woke up this next morning.
No, I was asleep by like 4:30.
Oh,
I was out.
4:30, 5 o'clock. She was out.
I was out.
That's a good night's sleep right there. I don't.
That's when I was working on. That's when I was working on the getting the rest of the videos from Stony off my 2 GoPros, and then uploaded the new video.
That tree video was great. Like you got a good.
So glad you found that. I was
good
so
version of it. Yeah.
I was really sad.
I figured I had, and then I saw it. I was like, bingo.
I did wake up for about an hour for him to show me that, though. So then that was
barely. She was like, I don't want to get up to come look at your laptop. I was like, you don't have to. We'll just plug it HDMI into the computer and you can watch it there. And then she goes,
I was like,
I can't find the remote to change it. I was like, oh my gosh, Stacy.
But I don't know which button it is.
And then she couldn't figure out how to change it back. It was a ordeal. And then she went back to sleep. So I don't even know if she remembers anything.
Yeah, she was
and then I watched it again today.
Talking at that point.
I was so tired.
Oh my gosh.
One on a computer.
I don't know how to pull that up.
I don't even run computers at work. I run machines that have dials and levers.
Yeah, I don't know how to watch TV at work.
No.
Well, apparently baristas know how to pull out security cameras out of ceiling tiles at work. That's what I've been dealing with for 2 days. Yeah.
Was people stealing? We just talked about employees that need their butts whipped last week.
No, they weren't stealing, but they got curious and there was a hole in the ceiling tile and they were like, ooh, what's this? And they literally pulled a security camera out of the ceiling tile in my store.
That's
nice.
Wow.
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 Speaking of that, did y'all watch the last podcast?
I haven't had a chance because I've been sleeping and dealing with stupidness.
Thomas, you ain't watched it either?
Not only did y'all
get some funny edits.
Not only did y'all
I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah. I've been having it set to watch, but I've been busy running around doing other stuff that I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. Because normally what I do is I'll just let it play in the background and listen to it. But this time
Sometimes I run mine on 2 times to go faster since I, have all this shit.
Yeah, and I asked her about it, and I was like, did you see the end of the podcast? And she's like, yeah, I watched it. And I was like, oh, what'd you think of this? And she's like, what are you talking about?
Like, minutes. I thought probably the best.
You didn't watch it. Scotty sent me a text message And then he's like, LMFAO. And I was like, yes.
I'm going to the end of it now.
Somebody finally watched it, and
when I was making fun of his bald spot and his must and I was flipping it off.
I wasn't even on it, so.
And then
that's the one I was on.
Now you got to put a Viking sword over there. Tweety bird or something.
I'm the one that wasn't on it. You were on there.
Okay, that's the one. I wasn't on one of them, so okay.
Yeah, it was last weekend because we were doing Weddle's Jeep.
In the goggles for the back.
Yeah, that's what. Well, when I first saw Sylvia pull
that way
up,
it's like a reverse. That way it's just a reversal.
Wrong finger.
They're gonna be thinking you're like gang signals.
It's totally bad.
Gang signs.
Fucking.
Oh my gosh. No, it was funny though when we first got logged in, and I saw Sylvia's sitting next to what I thought was actually Dustin at first with the goggles on, because I just seen it, and as close as she was, and the way your picture was, it literally looked like the same height. So I was like, "Oh, that's just."
I keep remembering because when I was kissing it, I had to keep going.
I was like, "That's a still picture." It took me a second to figure it out, but I thought it was funny because I started laughing. I was like, "Oh, Dustin wearing the goggles." And I was like,
he
"Oh, wait a
said
minute.
that I had to
He's
put
not moving
that as the background on the next podcast, but the next podcast I wasn't there, so Sylvia got the background. I did it.
Stuck with the Dustin background.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. No, I'll go back and actually watch it.
That one was Savannah. That one was definitely me.
Yeah, I'll actually go back and watch it.
Oh,
normally I just let it play in the background and then just
like last 10 minutes is all you
because
really
we were
need.
already part of it. So
well, and
you didn't say, "Hey, check out the edits." Normally, if I do some crazy edits, I'll say something.
I don't want to brag about my edits. I always want people to notice them naturally, like Scotty did.
Well, that's for the viewers, not for our little circle.
Well, there's only 22 people that's watched the damn thing, so
I know.
Well,
and Scotty's the only one that commented on it, and he watched it on Spotify.
Watch it on Spotify. Well, I listen to it, and then when something comes up, or y'all say picture right here or something,
you'll go back.
Pull out of my pocket and actually look, and I actually got to the point where the last 15 minutes was my break time. So I pulled the phone out, and I was in tears laughing. It was completely comical. He got the whole mustache thing with Sylvia in her face. And then
don't be spoiling it. Don't be spoiling it.
All right. I won't spoil it. But the hair,
you'll have to go back and watch last week's episode. Like I did. I have to go rewatch it now.
Like, what'd you think of the what was that guy's name? What did you think of this one guy? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you didn't. No, honey. Obviously, I did not see it.
You look good as a painter there, Dustin.
You have to watch it. It's funny.
That was good. I like that.
Your favorite painter.
Yeah,
of all time.
Best painter of all time.
Trees.
And if you, happy trees. Yeah,
happy trees.
80s or early 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Dustin bitches and complains about
how to be early 90s, 80s.
Stuff, and then he 70s. Spends all the time doing stuff like that. I'm like, just send it. Don't even edit it. Just go. She's like, I have to spend like 2 hours. But then he spends 4 of the 3 hours.
I spent the majority of the time editing on the last 15 minutes of the video.
Yeah.
Well, he spends 2 hours on a 1-minute video, so.
Whoa.
It takes time. True. It takes time to.
It does take a lot of time. Literally, for one to get 10 minutes, it takes a good 3 or 4 hours to get a 10-minute video.
I don't go back and watch these because I realize how much I eat when we're on the podcast.
Cover the bad stuff up and send it.
I just send it.
And I leave out the F words. And
I would just blur out the whole. You should probably just blur out my whole box.
It typically takes me somewhere between 3 to 4 hours for every hour to 2 hour long podcast to edit.
It's a good thing. Was below PG-13 when we did that. It was a 2-hour video my first time on podcast.
I know he's a good fill-in though. Like he's always like today I was like, hey, the guy who was gonna come, his mom's sick, so what are you doing?
And at the same time, we've already been on this podcast for 20 minutes and we
haven't talked about nothing besides
we talked about
we're like
last podcast me
bitching a show about nothing. It's fine. Did you guys watch that other podcast that I sent the other day? Or did you listen to it? I'm telling you, we're not the only one.
That's why I named the last podcast what I did, because I was like, I literally didn't know what it was about. I'm like, I'm going in this empty-handed. I got to edit this whole thing. I was not a part of it. I didn't hear any of it. So let's just see what a good topic would be. And then I was like 20 minutes in, and I was like,
what are we talking about?
What in the hell is going on here? I have no idea what this is about. And then I was 40 minutes in, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing that this is about. So this is the episode about nothing. There you go.
And this is another episode about nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're at work, you got it on Spotify. You can listen to it while you work. I don't care what you're doing. You're typing at a computer, you're framing, you're welding, you're concrete. Doesn't matter. You got your.
It don't matter. It's just something to listen to, keep you entertained.
To keep you entertained, and if
at least you were here with us, because we're really fun.
If you hear something crazy, you can always pull your phone out on Spotify. You can, and it's full video on Spotify, and you can go to the audio as well. But I thought that was awesome. I was like, I pulled it up and started listening to it, and then I opened my phone.
You actually sent me a text. You're like, I'm able to watch you.
I'm able to watch you guys now on Spotify, where I had to go to YouTube before, and then you got to set your phone. If you don't subscribe or pay for YouTube, you have to set your phone up there, and it has to run like a charger for an hour, okay? And then your phone dies if you don't plug it in. It's like, that's stupid. Now I put it on Spotify. I can run Spotify all day long for 8 hours and don't even have to charge my phone at all. So, yeah, and I'm glad it's on video now, because then I can, like, I hear something funny. I got like 15 seconds. I'm like, I pull it out.
Yeah.
I read it, and I'm like, yeah, I got to comment on that.
What's so funny, Stacy?
Dustin did to the end of the video.
Are you watching it?
I'm just watching this stuff pop up.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to go watch it. It was hilarious.
Did you see the
right?
Not yet.
Oh, come on! You ruined it.
You did. I did send that to Dustin.
You just ruined it.
And he was like, "Yeah."
That was what Dustin was so mad that I didn't catch.
Yeah.
But
so there's these things called templates that are already built into CapCut, and I didn't really know what they were, but then I was like, I want to put in this, and then I was searching Google for it, and it's like, yes, here's the template. So then I searched the template, I was like, look at this, bam, let's go in there, bam,
bam.
Literally in tears the last 15 minutes.
that's funny. Oh,
too funny. So, yeah, go ahead, Sylvia.
We've been busy at our house, and you guys have been busy at your house. We've actually had like 3 days off.
Look at Stacy. Look at Stacy. See, Stacy also appreciates my editing skills.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Why do we not have more people watching that video? Yeah.
So what you need to do, Dustin, is just clip that little bit out, and then make it short. Make it into a short, and then link the podcast to it.
Yeah,
I can do that.
That's what I did with the tree falling. I just did that one little section. I set it as a short, and then linked the actual video. Minute 10-second video.
I know you're good now to make a long short, because I'm actually able, and I don't have nowhere near the video as you guys got, but I can make long shorts now, so you can do like 3 to 5 minutes short
instead of just 1 minute.
Yeah,
they changed that.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably wouldn't need more than a minute.
No, normally those shorts need to be about 30 seconds or less.
To get a bunch of views.
A bunch of views, yeah.
Well, I can clip out the little section, and then
you could cut them all
clips.
Up, make it into a 30-second run, but you got to catch what portrays to the next setup.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I'll work on it some more. Tomorrow.
I'm gonna need to see that.
So have like 20 different shorts, just clipping it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that you guys confirmed that you're going to the Badlands.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going. We figured it out yesterday.
You're
last
really
night.
busy March, so that was up in the air.
Yeah.
So I'm really
happy. So yes, we are going to the Badlands. Stacy and I are. Dominic probably will be coming with us.
Last 2 weeks that you were, I just kept being like, so when we go to the Badlands
together, we can put Dominic in with Scotty. That's what we can do.
I was thinking Dominic was going to drive Stitch.
Hey, if the Scotty do YJ can make it. The Stitch can make it.
The Stitch can make it.
It doesn't have lockers. I don't want Dominic tearing up my stuff.
I'll tell you what, I won't.
Little Weddle don't have lockers, and he's coming in his TJ.
And he's gonna tear it up too.
He's got.
It's probably true.
No, actually, he was in the garage the other night, and then we were asking if he was going to the Badlands, and he's like, "No, I don't want to take it. I don't want to get this all dirty.
No, that's
I just put this.
honey.
I just put this lift on there, and I'm like,
yeah,
Brandon, not Dominic.
Yeah, that's Brandon. That's what
We're talking about Dominic.
Dominic likes to tear shit up, guys. 100%.
You mean like Thomas's bumper in the Walmart parking lot?
Sorry,
Thanks,
Thomas.
Dustin.
Tweety Bird.
Oh, that's a long Tweety Bird right there.
That's a long one.
Long Tweety Bird.
Tweety
Bird's going to be on Stacy's face the whole podcast.
I know Dominic was driving, Stacy. You need to finally come clean and admit it. Just finally come clean and admit it.
It's fine.
And it's still there.
She just got
hold that new shit out of it. So
you need to cut that little bird out of the background with the witch hat and then just paste that over her.
Yeah, in Stacy's background.
Stacy, you know what I should do?
What?
I should 3D print you a middle finger bird that you could hide in your stitches back there. And only put it out every once in a while. Don't tell the boys.
Whoa, you got other stuff in the way.
Oh yeah,
it could be a ring, and she could just put it on whenever she wants the Tweety Bird, and then whenever she does it, it's actually a Tweety Bird.
So I have this 3D cut, like I have these rainbow 3D ones, but they're like pastel rainbows, which is fine until you do a Dickosaurus and it's fleshy colored on it. Gross. It was so gross because I don't choose. It just whatever comes. So it started at like kind of like red, and then went to orange, and then
I
went
didn't
to,
see that one come through.
It's so bad.
Where's that one at?
At the salon because I have them in. Well, you know, I have them in that basket that's like adult eyes only. Like, don't be I'm ashamed of these, and I constantly have to keep making them because people keep buying them.
She sells more of those than anything else.
I know. Yeah.
I know. Whatever that sells.
Oh, but that means I probably have a flesh colored. I could probably make a finger. We just hide it back there.
Can we have some of the other sex stuff? Look at Thomas.
Hey, the dude where we got the dinosaurs, they have vaginosaurs.
Ooh.
Vaginosaurs?
Not vagina-saurs, but like dinosaurs, but
cover
they're
my
vaginas.
Stitches back there. Y'all cover y'all.
Oh, it's a vagina.
We're gonna have to cut this first.
Wow, this turned for the weirdest conversation. See, this is what happens when we have literally.
Let's go. See, this is what happens when you talk about the Badlands.
Okay. Hey, WKN podcast.
And here we go. 20 minutes in, and we're starting.
Calm down, buddy.
Sorry,
we didn't mean to talk about penises.
Oh, see, the bad part of us.
So, Scotty, what are you drinking tonight?
A Yingling 16 ounce because I just burned up my 24 ounce PBR.
Stacy, anything for you?
I finished my ice cream drink from Starbucks.
Oh, nice.
But we did eat dinner, and that's what they're not telling you, is they had 2 LITs each there. That's probably why they're a little.
Well, they were $4.
And spicy. They
had $4 LITs.
They would have been cheaper if we'd have got there an hour.
So that's the problem, is that we're poor. So I thought Applebee's, their happy hour, the food is cheaper than going and buying something to make here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there. Plus, we can get a drink for $4. Well, online, Applebee's, it says 3 to 6 happy hour, February 2025. I showed the guy. You know what it says on the stupid table? 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Trash.
We got there like 5:15.
Yeah. No, it was 5:05.
Yeah, 5:05.
It was 5:05. Yeah.
You know, it doesn't technically say anything other than 5. No, so it's still technically 5.
Yeah, I was like, it's still technically 5 until 5:59 p.m.
So their LITs were still $4, but I was.
No, they were all right.
Yeah, but
well, you should have said, "Oh no, we're not in Eastern time. We're in Central time, so it's still 4 o'clock."
If they wouldn't fill it so full of ice, like this was like from like right here, all ice, and then some.
Why didn't you tell them no ice?
We should have.
We
will next time.
We will.
Next time we will get there at 4:45 and not screw this up.
No, we'll get there at
3.
Yeah.
3:15.
Yeah.
3:15.
It was good. I mean, it was still we had 3 drinks.
That way we get 4 LITs and they're like $1 a piece.
No, I had a drink.
Oh,
I had the green. I had one drink.
Together you had So Dustin and I had 2 LITs, and she had some crazy leprechaun thing. And
she ate a leprechaun or drank a leprechaun?
I did.
It was a leprechaun.
I'm a leprechaun.
And actually, the LITs weren't too bad.
They were good.
Yeah, they were good.
But it wasn't as good as if it would have been
cheaper. And cheap appetizers.
Which made me sad, but it's fine. So
but we didn't actually eat a meal. We actually had appetizers for a meal. So we got the sampler, and it has quesadillas, spinach and artichoke dip.
Yep.
It has
chicken wings
to have delivered.
Boneless wings.
Do it.
Boneless wings and then chicken quesadilla.
We pour 2.
We are.
I know. That's why. I mean, I was.
Stacey don't get paid till Friday.
I was thinking, well, it's cheaper than getting meat at the store because chicken's ridiculous. I mean, everything's just expensive. So, but they screw. It's probably why they cut it back to 5 because they can't afford to be doing it till 6.
Well, you go to the store and you
then,
buy.
Need to protest Applebee's like I am Bucky still.
Yeah,
it's our own fault.
Oh my gosh! And guess who came and sat behind us? Danny Decker, the guy that we went.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was really funny because he came up and I knew him. Like he looked familiar, and then he just took out his phone and showed us the picture of us at Blue Holler.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I know.
He was like, hey, how you guys doing? And then he had his phone up, and I was like,
oh, hey, man. Remember who I am.
Yeah. In case you don't remember, like, here's us.
Which I appreciate because I knew him. I just didn't know how I knew him. But then as soon as he showed me his rig, I was like, oh, Danny and Ben Decker. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran into Sophie today at
Did you?
At Discount Tire. She was having some tires changed for her trailer.
Yeah. Well, Eric just said that he was at Discount Tire today too, right?
No, Eric wasn't. Eric was messaging me all last night about his lift, and then I sent him a couple, and he's like, oh, I ordered this one from Race Tools Direct. And was asking me about like shipping versus pickup and all that, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, Jenny's going to pick up my 40s tonight." And I was like, "Your 40s for what? The YJ?" he said, "No, for the JK, because like, he's been looking for a JK to build. He said he's building it in his head."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, well, did you actually find the JK? Did you get one?" And he's like, "No, I haven't yet, but Jenny's going to pick up the 440s from Discount Tire today."
So he's going to get a JK and have all the shit ready and then just build it, which I think is awesome.
So he's got 440s going to sit in his garage, but he don't even have a JK yet.
Just like Patrick. Patrick's got 442s sitting on rims.
Patrick's got a JK sitting in his garage right now.
He's got the JK, but it's not mobile.
No, but listen. So when Eric
or drivable anyway, it doesn't even have a body on
it. It don't have a body on it, but he can still mobilize it out of the garage on the 42s.
But when Eric gets his JK, then we can just spend the whole week building it. Like I think that's super smart.
Whoa.
2 weeks?
2, maybe 3
weeks?
I mean, we got a TJ still sitting in a garage.
No, but
that's because we're waiting on parts. Because we told Weddle to order all kinds of parts, and everything we take off of it breaks.
As long as he don't miss any spots that are.
Now we have parts coming in, well, all this week.
Yeah.
So Thursday, all the parts should be in, and then Friday we can get all the parts on and get the hell out.
Something else is going to break, and you're going to have to order more parts.
It could. That's very possible. That's very, very possible.
I thought he was just getting a new drive shaft because he wanted a new drive shaft. I didn't realize that it broke the garage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 2 of the caps. I mean, there was no roller bearings in them when he rolled it in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying the drive shaft was jacked up.
His drive shaft. He's like, my drive shaft's making a funny squeaking noise in the front. We pulled it apart, and the double cardan at the transfer case is completely shot. We ordered parts for that, and we were pressing the new thing in, and then literally half of the arm just like broke off the drive shaft. And we're like, oh, okay. So then
Has
we
he
ordered one
been
of
driving
those.
this thing?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
daily.
the rear drive shaft.
Not daily, but he drives it
Still.
The rear drive shaft was ready to fall off the thing when he brought it in.
He wheeled it last month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the right front coil spring perch, that little circle thing that the spring sets on the axle,
yeah,
completely gone. The spring was setting on the axle tube itself, and there was nothing else there.
It's gonna be
and where the shock bolts in was like hanging down like this. It was rusted, about ready to fall off the axle tube, and we had to cut all that off. He's like, I don't know, we just buy a new axle, and we had to order that and cut all those off and welded the new ones on, and then put that in, and then like, oh well, now you need this and this and this and this. We ordered that, we put that on, and then we started on the back, and we took that off, and they're like, okay, well now you need this and 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 this.
And this.
So Dustin just keeps coming in.
Like, all right, well, we're coming in to order more parts. And he spent like $5,000 on parts.
It's been a lot.
Yeah,
totally. Like every night we work on it, we order hundreds of dollars worth of more parts. Like, all right, buddy, give me your credit card. Let's go.
Their best 2.5. He had a 2.5 to start with.
2.5, inch.
Into a 3.5.
Lift it to 3.5.
Metal cloak 3.5, which we all know that's
3.5.
5. So I was like, dude, you got to have a side kit and a new rear drive shaft. And he's like, do I really?
Yes.
I told you this 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, not joking.
Got that from Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome.
But we're trying to convince him, Brandon Weddle, I know you're watching this right now. We're trying to convince him to go to the Badlands and not be a weenie butt about it.
Yeah.
So
he has all these new parts that he don't want to get dirty because he just paid all this money for them.
That's the first thing I did when
That's why you paid the money for him, bro.
Come on,
Take
buddy.
it out there and wheel it.
Coming. Brandon's coming, everybody. I'm just going to start saying that again.
What was that, Stacey?
I totally forgot to call to see if I had jury duty tomorrow.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, snap.
Do you have jury duty tomorrow?
Thank goodness.
He doesn't know. She didn't call.
All of a sudden, I freaked out. I was like, oh, crap. If I have jury duty tomorrow and I have to do an order, I'm screwed.
So do you or you don't?
No.
They'll show up to Starbucks and arrest you.
I was up really, really early to go get an order put in and then go to jury duty.
How much longer do you have of that? Is this the last
week? Yeah, this week.
So
like, Friday.
You said it was like 2 months long, right? Or a month long?
Yeah.
2 months. Started in January.
It's just been,
yeah.
Which is she has to call every day, every week, a couple of times a week.
In Jefferson County, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, not in Hardin County, apparently.
Well, I know, but aren't you are you doing federal or are you doing just regular?
It's just county.
I don't have enough people to just do every 2 weeks.
Yeah, they may not.
Otherwise, everybody would have jury duty like every
year. When they called, they called 36 of us in all at one time.
I know you guys. Also, I know
is that 36 at one time to do like the questionnaire with the lawyers?
Okay, hold on. There's 36 panel A and there's 36 panel B all at one time.
Yeah, and then they ask you questions if you get called on, and like.
Yes. Yeah. There's 36 of us and 12 of us go up all at one time.
So I know, and I sent you guys a little text last week making sure y'all were okay because you guys had some crazy stuff happen on Saturday down there. Not have to get on the thing where that guy was like all shooting people.
Oh yeah, I was at work.
Oh yeah.
I texted. I'm like, y'all okay there? Like, and I sent a thing that.
Oh yeah, we Stacey and I both were
Friday. There was a shooting up.
He's like, are you sure? Yes. It said it on the center page.
Yeah, it was just a few miles from our house. Yeah.
But then that guy had been to like shooting 3 different places. I was like, what the
4?
Yeah, he basically was driving up and down the streets just shooting.
I was worried about you guys.
Yeah.
But
nope. I was stuck in my little hole at Target fixing bikes, putting together bikes.
Sent a text because it said 2 girls and a man had been shot and at the one place. So she knew, obviously, me, Savannah, and Dustin. So from Daytona, they had heard it. And she text up here. Y'all good, right? Like, ain't nobody been shot. No, thankfully.
Y'all weren't at the DMV, right?
No, thankfully, I don't think we'd go to that one, but
yeah.
you never.
Some
Some
crazies,
crazies
out
out there for sure.
Been
For
crazy.
sure. Sylvia, what are you drinking? We didn't hit
Oh,
you
I
yet.
was drinking water because I had that leprechaun thing.
Oh yeah. And
then-
I was drinking coffee.
Yeah.
But I do have my
Your
water
Yoda in your
in my
bottle.
Yoda cup.
Yoda cup.
Neat.
That's a Grogu cup, not a yoga cup, but
Yeah, it's Baby
Just
Yoda.
saying.
Shut up, Dustin.
it's not Baby Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
Grogu. No, it's not.
Dustin, it doesn't.
That's no
That's
one
just
cares.
his.
Yoda is
That's his middle
grown-
name. That's his middle name.
But you know what's really funny is that
You're gonna
everybody,
get us
Baby
canceled
Yoda.
by the Star Wars fans. You know that,
Everybody
right?
Shut up, Dustin.
Baby
It's
Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
everyone, because he
I don't
is
care what they named him. It's Baby Yoda. Period.
So is he though? Because I thought
But
Yoda.
it's not Yoda's son, and he's not named Yoda.
Okay,
And it's
so
not Yoda as a baby. It's a whole new person.
I know, but
Can we
his
talk about
name's
what
Baby Yoda.
is Yoda like? What? Because
Why
I
are you licking my
Yoda was
toes?
what it was.
No.
What?
I thought it was a Yoda.
No,
Yoda is
Yoda's the name.
the name.
I thought the green species was a Yoda.
No, that's the name.
I know that now. I'm telling you, what is he?
What species is he?
Like Chewbacca is something.
A Wookiee.
A Wookiee.
Yeah, he's a Wookiee. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
And what's that other one that kind of looks like this one that she looks like sometimes?
What?
The
Ewok.
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 Little Ewok. Do they have
Well,
names?
How did we get on Star Wars?
This here-
It has nothing to
species
do
this
with
here-
anything.
You know the name,
Speak.
what it says on the box, the name?
What?
The child.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what. That's
Because we
what,
didn't find out
the
his name until
That's
like
what the Mandalorian
when the
calls
season
him
ended.
in season 2.
It was basically
So,
over
the
by the time we
species of
found out what
Yoda
his
is
name was.
unknown, but some fans have speculated that they are a tridactyl or a member of the Atlantic species.
So they're fish?
They're a tridactyl.
Okay,
Right.
what's a tridactyl?
Dactyl.
Is it because he has 3 fingers? Does he have 3 fingers?
Yes.
When asked,
that's not
George
why.
Lucas has said that Yoda is a frog. And also, Yoda is the illegitimate child of Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Maybe in this trouble.
Perfect sense.
say I asked you
So it's
about-
Miss Piggy and Kermit's kid.
Is Yoda.
Interesting.
And there's Waverly.
She's
Oh,
being
look,
bad.
baby.
She's sucking up because she ate my scissors
She
earlier.
ate scissors earlier.
That's not good.
She
She came home, but she chewed the handles completely off the scissors. They were just the nubs. and, and the rings were in like 4 pieces each on the couch. And then we walked in and she was like hiding like this. Like, what did you
shaking.
do?
Like
Yeah.
Oops, I
And
screwed
then-
up.
Yeah,
you know better.
Oops, I screwed up.
it's fine.
Too funny. Yeah, we're all over the place tonight. Great.
Yep.
It's awesome.
So back to the
45
Badlands.
Oh yeah,
45
back to the
minutes in.
Badlands.
Yeah,
Back to
so
the Badlands.
you guys
Back to the
have,
Badlands.
do you have to do anything to your Jeep before the Badlands?
Yeah, I should probably do like a once over kind of thing, and then probably need to grease my drive shaft and then paint it
And paint it.
because it's pretty rusted. And then since I no longer have the boot on it like yours,
Yeah.
you should probably throw some grease in the splines.
Why are you gonna paint it
The
before we?
boot? What boot?
The boot that goes over the spline where it accordions. It's
On the drive
it's-
shaft?
mhm.
Remember
There's
mine
a
got rubbed off?
Plastic. There's a plastic boot.
Oh, on the rear drive shaft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
We
rear
don't
one,
have that.
not the front one, the rear one.
Yeah, he said like
Yeah.
mine.
Sylvia's missing hers too.
We lost that a long time ago.
Yeah, me too.
Like the first day I drove it.
I've got to change the oil in mine and grease all the fittings and check fluids and all the cases because YJ life.
There was a
Are you
Savannah spot.
gonna throw the 37s back on?
No, I think I'm gonna go 33s and try to trailer it. Not that I don't like the 37s, but I don't have the turning radius with the 37s. Not at all.
Even with space.
And it ripped his steering box off last time he ran the 37. So
well, the steering box is so reinforced right now that his front end will literally fall off before the steering box does.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to risk it, Regis.
Just an easy trail at least once.
Drag the belly like a turtle everywhere. Just go for it, you know.
That's all right.
He made it.
I'll drag you. I'll drag you if I need to.
37s, and then he was done.
Hopefully, it'll be dry.
And his frame broke in half.
I can climb 22 degrees off to the side and just ride around all the crazy stuff. Yeah, like I normally do. Pick my own line and go for it.
Yeah. Well, I found out when we got our cabin for the weekend that there is no cancellation fee. Or you literally lose if you go to cancel.
You don't get reimbursed, right? Because I think I already paid.
You prepay.
Oh, you pay full price. And
pay
then
full
you don't
price.
Get, like we don't.
And there is no cancellation. If you cancel, there's no rain check. There's no nothing. But it did try to get me to purchase a rain out thing. But it was like $7 a day.
Yeah.
For the rain out, but it's only if it's 4 hours and it doesn't rain, or if it rains at least 4 hours for weather, then you would only get not even a quarter of what you paid back.
No.
So we go in no matter what. Somebody's staying in that cabin.
Well, you gotta sublet it or what? Right. Also, we have to buy flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to post that. You can buy it out there, but
I
did last night.
Pack and then
posted specs.
They sell them there. So
some,
they do sell flags and stuff there too. But yeah, we got to order some flags. If not, we just get the ones that they have there. But it has to be an orange flag.
Yeah.
And it has to stand at least 2 foot above the roof of the vehicle.
Above the highest point of the vehicle.
Yes.
So
the highest. So over your ears.
Above her Mickey Mouse ears.
2 foot above your Mickey Mouse ears.
So Sylvia's probably going to lose her flag.
Yes.
All the time. Probably, yeah.
That it'll last maybe a mile. Not even a mile.
So you're going to have to get a bunch of them.
It'll last like 20 minutes.
Well, I made a good statement not a day or so ago that Sylvia should run a flag anyway that's about 6 inches taller than her ears to begin with. So that when she's on the trail, if she tags that,
I know
to be watching to make sure have her ears.
It's like the curve feelers.
Yeah, curve feelers.
Well, I have a good idea about the lights. I just have to make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fab's here.
He asked
little fabrication, and I asked her for permission.
I said okay.
No, not that.
Oh no.
No.
Something else.
I think he's going to.
We want to take the light off and then figure out a center mounting point for it, and then move it down onto the windshield bracket itself. That way, it's like level with the
so
top,
it's almost flush with the windshield, the top of the windshield.
Not only that,
maybe sticking above just a little bit
above the windshield, just like a little bit.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
You can use them as well.
I mean, I like my ears the way they are, but I understand that they catch things.
Yeah. But the lights also don't have any mounting points like in the center of them. So we're going to have to take one off and figure out how we can
I have an extra one.
Either drill through them or tap them.
Can you rotate the bracket? So like here's the light, the bracket's under here. Can you rotate the bracket where it's behind it?
To the bracket.
Maybe. Yeah. Scotty's thinking we flip the light upside down where the bracket holes are in the top, and then we make a little L bracket where it comes out and mounts the light and then hangs down.
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
Which we might be able to do that.
You deal that flips down, and then you have no option to use it.
But if we move them down, I don't think we'll have to fold it at all, though. It'd just be there. But we'll see.
It's cutting you, Brandon.
Sorry, man. I'll get back with you in a minute.
Is that Brandon?
Brandon just called me. Sorry, bro. Get back with you in a minute.
We busy.
Well, it'll be more in a minute.
Yeah, Dustin said also today that I need to paint some spots where I got some dings last time and then it's starting to get rusty. But he said he has to also, I guess I need to add more bump stops because I'm still dragging on my front right.
Well, she's still rubbing on her right front inner fender pretty bad. Yeah. Or wore the paint off. So when she's aired down at full bump and full turn, she's still rubbing that Motobuilt high clearance inner fender. So I need to add probably an inch of bump stop in the right front, and then when we stubbied her bumper, I need to just clearance out a little spot on both sides.
Okay, yeah.
Because her tire, when she's full turn, is rubbing again, and she rubbed like a small section of the paint off on the flat plate we put on the side where her tire's rubbing. So we'll need to fix that as well.
Well, I noticed today that part of hers problem too is because she's running the factory wheel, so the offset is not as wide. Even though you have the spacers, you don't have a big offset. Yeah. But in my case, I noticed when we were messing with my tires at discount, we had them off. I also had rubbed the inner fender, and I have a 3.5.
You still have the spacers on? No. Add the spacer back on.
I can't because I won't be able to fit between trees anymore. I had an issue one of the last times.
Surely not though, because you're only getting an inch of backspace, but you had an 1 3/4 wheel spacer. So,
yeah. So that's going to push them even further out.
Yeah, because remember we measured him at that one restaurant whenever he first got him, and he was bigger than like a ton would have been. Right?
It was pretty dang close. Yeah.
Because we discussed that, and that's why
I have to measure the front axle. I know Sylvia is like an 84 or 84.5 inches right now with her factory wheel and the 1 3/4 wheel spacer.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Like outside the tire to outside the tire.
I'll have to. I'll look.
But tomorrow. I mean, even if you're 85, 86, then.
And then add another 1.5 1.25.
Well, no, I'm thinking on your 3.5, you'll be less than 84, and then you'll add another 3.25.
Yeah, I think mine's a 78, and I think Sylvia is somewhere around 84.
Yeah, Sylvia's is around 84 with her 1 3/4 spacer and the 3.5 backspace.
I know one trip we went on after I did the spacers. I don't remember. I don't think it was on the new rims. I think it was still on my older rims, where everybody fit through between the two trees, including John.
Except you
couldn't.
I couldn't fit between it because I started climbing the tree. Both of them, because we went between them. I was actually climbing them. Y'all weren't there that weekend.
I bet that was a weekend y'all weren't there. 84 or a little less without the spacers, with the 3.5 backspace.
I don't know if with these rims, I don't remember. I don't think we haven't measured with these rims,
rim, right?
Yeah, it's a negative 38.
Negative 38. Also. Yeah, so that'd be a 3.5.
It's right out of 3.5. Yeah.
And I think are the factories a 4.5 or a 5.5?
They're probably closer to a 5.
5-inch backspace.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 3/4. So it's probably close, the same. Without spacers.
Yeah, but with spacers, it's going to push it further out.
So whenever you can't, everybody else goes through the trees, and then you're like, bump, bump, shut up, bump. So you have to go.
How many inches of bump stop are you running though on your front?
I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. I'll have to double check.
She's only running 3 right now, but
I think we're just doing 3, which we probably should
But with the track bar, I think the right side comes up farther anyway because of the way the axle moves with the track bar. And so that's why I'm only going to add an inch on the right side, but the left side isn't rubbing at all.
Because of the way the axle swings.
Yes, the way the axle swings. So when you let that side down and the axle swings up and it gets into the fender, so I'm going to add another inch on the passenger side. But it doesn't really need it on the driver's side because she doesn't rub there. You can see the paint where it's rubbed off on the inner fender and the bumper where we had just put that in on the right side.
And I don't even remember really being anywhere where I went full extension at Stony. Did I?
I do. I spotted you a few times.
Yeah.
I know for us, I got the missing fender clips to say that I was all up in my fender.
Yeah.
And then
even Dan lost some fender clips.
And then Brian,
that's because a tree fell on his. that was because the tree fell on his fender.
That's true.
Not because the wheel was rubbing. And on my passenger side, which I'll post a picture, but one of the pictures that I use where it shows that I'm pretty flexed and my passenger tire is all up in the fender. Well, we rolled after I took that picture, we rolled a little bit further up. And of course, the hill went up a little higher and it dropped out on the other side, on the driver's side. I was watching the videos last night, and you could literally hear and see my fender bouncing with the tire rubbing in it. And then when I got out to check it, after we had stopped a little ways up again, and saw that my DRL bracket, my light bracket, was literally folded down, and it was about this much of it folded down that I had to get my channel locks and bend it back up.
Nice. When's your next ventures coming?
Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully soon. Well, it said 10 to 12 weeks when I ordered them.
12 weeks.
Yeah, 10 to 12 weeks.
Was that for
is the lead time for the new fenders?
Did you already get your one that the one thing was the wrong one? Is that it?
The lights, yeah, those are been done.
Oh yeah, that was I got that. I got that really quick.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, let me see. When did I order those? I can tell you here shortly.
So it could be like 2 more months from now before those come in.
It could.
No, it should be less than that.
Dude, for the price you paid for those, I can't believe that it's
because they don't have them. It was January 22nd when I ordered them.
Freaking everything's on back order. I don't care what you buy. It's all.
It'll be April.
Well, not only the fact that it's what, 1,800 for 2 front fenders.
No, it's not that much.
1,200.
It's $13.99, but that's not what I paid.
I'm excited to.
I got 15. I got 15% off. Military discount.
$1,400 for 2 front fenders. Like that seems a little excessive.
That's how the Motobuilt, or wasn't it Motobuilt?
Have you met him?
Motobuilts are pretty expensive too.
Right?
No, Motobuilts is $1,600, but you get all 4.
I still thought
he's only getting fronts for that much.
For the Motobuilt steel fenders, their aluminum ones are a lot more.
Right.
Well,
and these are aluminum fenders also, though.
Metal Cloak has some really expensive fenders too.
Yeah, lead time estimate is 10 to 12 weeks for the fenders.
Any steel fenders are going to cost you anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 for a set of 4.
I bang my nut too much. I can't afford that.
Better come with a 2-day trip to the Bahamas.
It's coming with a 7-day trip to I'm not sure where on a boat somewhere.
And come back with some infection you don't want.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
Look, Stacy said, yeah. Thomas was like, what? Wait, what?
That's some Timu fenders. That's the ones you order off of Amazon.
That's why I'm not touching them.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
There's some Amazon fenders there.
I don't buy nothing from Amazon.
I do.
Somebody's got Amazon fenders right now.
I have Amazon fenders because I beat the hell out of them. I don't even care. I don't even want fenders.
Well, also the Motobuilts are high clearance though, and they're half as wide as the ones you have now. So
I high clearance mine on
I don't think they would get beat up as bad.
I can't afford those. I have tons to purchase.
That's true.
Let's see. Moto Built's aluminum front highline fenders are $8.99.
Which ones?
But Moto Built's. They're $8.99 for their front highline fenders.
But still, that's $900 compared to.
And that's their aluminum.
$1,400.
But it doesn't come. It doesn't come with the DRL light. It's just a little bitty blinker bulb.
So I was looking at
the actual DRL.
But the blinker bulbs. I mean, worth.
This is an actual DRL headlight or blinker or turn signal light.
I mean, it's fun.
Let's see.
Again, have you met Thomas?
I have. I completely
Thomas
get it.
likes nice things.
He's Gucci, not dirty.
If it's not top of the line, then Thomas ain't gonna buy it. I get it.
That's okay. He's bougie.
He's not gonna have a handbag from anywhere else.
Oh, it's good.
Did you get rears too, or just the fronts?
Just the fronts for now.
Well, those are
the front aluminum in the factory rears.
For now, because their next venture just came out recently with their rear fenders for the Gladiator.
You can buy at Walmart to patch something, but it's only going to say a patch for a little while, and then he's going overseas to buy everything else. It's expensive. Just a patch.
What did I just miss?
He's been teasing you and trying to see if he can get you to.
I said, did you buy the rears too? And you said, no, not yet. And I was like, well, that's going to look weird.
No.
And you're just like straight face nothing.
Yeah, like that's nothing. And I was like,
try to
take a hit on the handbag.
They almost look factory, so
you probably need to go ahead and order those rear ones.
Because of how I'm going to set the front fenders up, you won't even notice that the back fenders are still the plastic ones. Because I'm basically making the front fenders look like they currently look.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the
carbon fiber wrap.
Yep, but what I'm gonna do something different. Probably not off the bat, but I'm looking into some different things to do for the front fenders.
Can we hydro dip it? That'd be really fun.
No,
do that.
I'm not gonna hydro dip.
No, he's gonna.
I'm gonna vinyl wrap it, carbon for now.
Carbon fiber it.
But
like with the resin and all that shit. And
I really like that. I feel like I could hydro dip.
We need to hydro dip that new bumper you've been looking at.
You just got a new bumper. Are you looking at another new bumper?
For the rear. As soon as Moto Built comes out with their new rear bumper.
Is it the one that
Moto Built? Hurry up.
The one that what's his name put
Shelby?
on his?
Yeah.
Shelby?
It's on Shelby's Jeep. Yeah.
But they don't have it released.
No. Not the one that he had when we were at Windrock. He's got a new one.
The one they do in the video.
Everything's all in the set.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one I'm looking at.
But that hadn't released.
It's their Tom. No, they haven't released it yet.
Oh.
You're gonna have to build
soon.
it.
It's supposed to come out soon, but hopefully March, April, May. I don't know.
Call Shelby up.
Early this year it's supposed to be.
Offer him $100 for his rear bumper, and I'm sure they'll probably sell it to you.
Speaking of Shelby, which was at Invasion, who was also at Invasion is Offroad and Chill, can we talk about how they were wearing the shirt that we gave them?
Oh, yeah.
Were they really?
You didn't see it. I sent it in the text.
Stacy was working. Dustin, you not realize Stacy's been spicy the last week, so she's not paying attention to what we say.
The last 12 hours, so she probably didn't see it. So
when I look at my phone and I've got 100 messages, I'm like, click all the way to the end.
Look at the text with you and Thomas and Sylvia and Patrick.
You just got to look at the important messages. Don't worry about the rest of them.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so
that one.
So listen.
You can't see it, Dustin.
Listen, Linda, listen.
I'll go back, Dustin. I'll go back and look.
So remember whenever
I'll post that picture.
We were like, oh, we should go get them a shirt. Yeah. And we were like, okay, well, that's like really far away. So,
and I ran and got I ran to go get shirts.
Yeah. No, I went with you because remember that's how.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Me and you ran to go get shirts.
But you were
I went with you. I'll tell you, somebody was Debo.
I can't remember. I just remember running to go get shirts.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, okay, so that was totally worth walking 6 miles there and back in the heat, my butt chafing because of the sweat. It was disgusting hotness. It was swamp butt city. And they're like, oh yeah, we'd love a shirt. And I'm like, okay, I bet you will. And they actually wore it. I was like,
And one of the
Luna said,
like,
Luna said she would wear them.
I didn't notice it, but I went back in the video. He was actually wearing it at the very beginning of the video when they loaded their Jeep up onto the trailer, and then they drove it down to Holly's shop. And then I was looking, and did a double take. I was like, wait, what? And I paused it, and I looked, and I was like, damn, that's the white knuckle shirt. Look at this. I sent you all the text. And then like 2 minutes later, he's standing like right in front of the camera. It says White Knuckle Nation Off-Road and has our shit. And then he's standing there talking to him for a good minute or two. And I'm like, this is so freaking cool.
And then I jumped on when I saw it. I was like, hey, we need to go make a comment. Dustin's like, I'm going over there now.
I'm going over there right now. They did love the comment that I wrote, but they didn't comment back on it. But
so it's
hey,
just
as long as they got the heart, that's all that matters.
Hopefully they liked it, and it's not like Dustin who just wears that in the garage because it's gonna get crap all over it because he doesn't care about it.
Yeah, like,
doesn't
like the
matter.
hat
It's in the
Scotty wears.
video.
This is a junk
Look
shirt.
at the hat Scotty's got.
We got some publicity time though.
His poor white knuckle hat has seen better days. I'm probably gonna have to make another one.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
it's turned to leather.
It looks like leather, but it's
It
not.
looks like a leather hat.
So we need a really good screenshot of him wearing it, and we need it all over the white knuckle page.
It's
For
so
all
it's-
the
I sent it to you guys. It's the best.
No, we need
screenshot
to
you're
put it
gonna
on the
get.
White Knuckle Facebook page.
yeah. I just thought that was
So,
really, really cool.
so by the
because-
time this video airs, it'll already have been on the Facebook page.
But just like, how cool is that? Like,
I know. That's awesome.
Anyway,
Love you guys.
Marla and Luna, if you're watching this podcast, which you're not,
Yeah, they are.
thanks for watching. Thanks for wearing a t-shirt on your page.
yeah.
That was
I just
cool.
thought that was cool because I made that.
So we about to be extra famous.
Like that shirt has been in this house, and they wore it in Holly's shop.
I know.
I really like Holly too. Damn it, we should have got her a shirt too. This next time, we're just gonna have to I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of shirts and
I have a
just,
wagon. I have a wagon now.
Carry a
I've got a
wagon full
wagon.
of t-shirts and just hand them out to all the YouTubers who are famous.
I've got a
Be
wagon.
like, hey, we got 20 people who watch our podcast every week. We don't post wheeling videos though, so
But we watch your stuff.
make sure to hit us up.
oh goodness, we better post videos from the Badlands.
If we can get any.
We need to get some.
All the videos.
We are horrible at doing videos. We need a dedicated videographer. So
you have any from your camera or
if
any from
anybody
the other
wants
thing that were
Okay.
usable.
shoot our videos.
Here's the thing. I would have
What's
got
up?
more videos if we weren't the very last Jeep.
We didn't pick the order.
I know it.
That was
No one stood up
Ryan.
and said, Stacey, Thomas can't be the very last Jeep because our photographer is in the back.
Okay, well, we will switch that this time.
Well, even if you're in the back, you need a videographer and just walk up in front of all the Jeeps.
I'll tell you
and
what,
video, and then we'll go.
I don't mind being the caboose.
Huh?
I'm being a tail gunner if I gotta be.
I don't mind being a tail gunner.
Actually, I kind of like being a tail gunner. It's more challenging.
Oh yeah, trust me. I was
So-
there after what 15 of us on the first day, and then what 10 of us
I
on the
got
second.
lots
down
of
the hills
pictures
after they're all
of
rutted
Thomas
out.
and video of Thomas, but
Your land yacht makes it through anything, no matter what. So we're not worried about you.
Carnival Cruise back there.
And then, hey, oh, you made that look too easy. Why don't you go down backwards? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really going backwards?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
Thomas,
the
while
extra 20
everybody
inches
was
of
going
wheelbase
through,
makes all the
Thomas was
difference
playing
in the
back
world.
there.
We should have had you turn around and try to get that caboose up the backside of that.
If
backwards.
you only had the Bob bed, that would be the ultimate wheeling machine.
Yeah, we'd have definitely had to stack rocks to get the tow hitch over the damn
It's fine.
I just drag it. Just drag it. Just drag it along. That's why I need. That's Moto Built. Hurry up and get the Tomahawk bumper release so I can get it.
Yes.
Either that or you're bobbing. Stacy.
Bob it. Like
He's
Lorena.
already said he don't want it, so
What? Are you eating snow?
Why
How-
are you? There's
How
no-
is my purse going to
There's
hold
no
everybody's stuff if
You
I'm
know-
if I'm 12
Hey.
inches shorter?
Screw everybody's stuff. They can carry their own crap. If they can't, then that's on them. It's not up to you, Thomas.
I know,
You
but
need
I
the
feel
Bob
like it
bed
is.
or the clearance, and then you can lead all the trails because
I wonder if there's a way instead of doing a full, because it's even if I did the factory bed, shorten it, they normally do it's between 12 and 16 inches, something like that they take off.
yeah.
Oh no. Wavy. No, go away.
What did she do? She must have ate something nasty.
Oh, she had some cat treats.
Where'd she get those at?
From the cat treat box. From the cat treat box. Oh.
No barfing on the podcast. Somebody's gonna throw up.
I know it's bad. Is there?
Look like
Sylvia needs an airplane bag.
Oh my goodness.
That's worse than hot dog water.
Anyways, what I was gonna say is if you're actually gonna do the cut down, you can shorten it any amount you want.
I would say about 6 inches.
Yeah.
If anything.
That's what Stacy would say as well.
You're disgusting. Not only do you eat scissors, you eat cat poop.
You all should see this face. It is, oh my God.
You know where her jowls that usually have slobber, they're covered in cat litter stuck to it because it's wet.
She's got granules of.
Well, how did she get in the litter box? It's closed off.
The basement door's open.
What door?
Basement door.
Look, she
went to the cat litter box downstairs.
Dogs are disgusting.
They're so gross.
That's why I want to get rid of ours.
Why do you want to get rid of your dogs, bro?
He's joking. Because dogs are gross. She's so gross. Now she's sitting there looking all sad, like, you don't love me.
Oh, she's pouting.
You don't love me. Just a minute.
I thought I was doing the good thing.
No, obviously her wet lips. It wasn't even like she was just getting like, she's like, it's
So she thought she was helping you clean the cat litter box. That's all.
He was.
She drugged the gravy through the litter and then hung on to
it was hanging down. She had litter.
this long.
She didn't get any poops.
Why'd you leave the basement door open?
Oh, Savannah went down there a minute ago.
Savannah did.
Oh.
And she didn't shut it.
Anyways.
I can't. It's so gross.
This podcast can be the episode about nothing.
Yeah, we pretty much need to edit everything.
I say this podcast is basically anything and nothing and cat poop. Cat poop.
Just wait until he edits her trying to barf over there.
Oh, but the Scotty Doo is all the way back.
What?
I said, I know it's normal for you all, but the Scotty Doo is.
You guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He does look like Scotty Doo now.
Scotty, see, they didn't even probably recognize you before. They're like, who's that guy with the beard?
Who the hell is that?
You'll have to put a Scotty Doo caption over his head. That way people know who it is. Like, who's that guy?
So just take a screenshot of his head without the beard and stick it over his head with the beard.
Like normal Scotty.
Huh.
I did I was already so traumatized from that I already blocked it from my memory.
Yeah, I kind of forgot too. Until you said something.
It only took
a lot longer than I expected it was going to take.
We're in October, November, December, January, February. 4 months.
The only thing I've done is trim my neck and my mustache because
but it's almost March.
You can't eat.
Well, I guess it was the end of November or October, so yeah,
it's the end of October, so
you can't get to litter box. You're too short.
Wow.
For Irishmen.
So, is there anything other special going on that you're gonna do before the Badlands to your Jeeps? Oh yeah,
I'm trying to get the trails mapped out, and I sent a message to a couple guys that do that a lot up there to kind of see if they have any suggestions on what we should. One of them said that it's just kind of like a free-for-all in some of the areas in the quarry, so we were thinking about doing something kind of easy medium on Saturday morning, and then maybe towards the afternoon after lunch go and play in the quarry, and that way people can do whatever level they want because they have some like really good rock crawls over there. And
oh nice.
just like a bunch of stuff. It's literally like a free for all. It's not really.
It's still like a big open play area, kind of.
A big open playground.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look up some videos and check it out because I haven't actually looked yet.
It's the sand dune area. And if they still have the little washboard area, I'll try to recreate Windrock on the way back. Because Leaf Springs bounce.
Yeah. And they got these little circles.
Yeah.
That are really carved out, and you dive your Jeep in there, and it's
big donut.
It's like a big donut, and you just keep driving in circles.
I'm back.
Sylvia's gone.
I'm here.
Sylvia, y'all left.
There they are.
You're back.
Yeah, if you look at it, it looks like a big donut imprint laying on the ground, and you're down in the bottom at like, I don't know, 15 degrees or whatever, and you just go around in a circle and you just dive out of it whenever you're ready.
We need
diving. Wow. Interesting.
I mean, you can roll in it. Sylvia's gone again. What is going on over there?
I don't know. Don't touch nothing.
Anyways, there's like a little rhythm thing. So you come down the hill, and then as you come up, it's like little hill, little hill, little hill. And I'm talking like maybe a foot high and not even a YJ's wheelbase width apart from each other. So if I hit it right, I'll just go for it. The whole Jeep. Instead of like a JK got up front and back going on.
I must be playing music like those videos of cars with the rumble strips, like.
That's funny. But no, other than that, that's pretty much. Oh, and then we got to get the camper together, and we just ordered, because it's supposed to be like 40 or 50 during the day, but then maybe like 30 something at night. So we went ahead and ordered a heated hose this time, so the hose doesn't freeze like last time.
Gotcha.
At the one place that we were at.
And I may possibly be primitive all the way, just in a tent on the air mattress for the fun of it.
Have fun.
Yeah, we're not doing
hot
that.
showers at 5 a.m. I'll see you there. I know you'll be standing in line like I will.
No, he should have his own.
We have our own.
We almost talked Thomas into that the other night when Stacy wasn't on the phone, and then he said, I better not, because Stacy will kill me.
Meets off.
Then he didn't.
No, because then I got a text from Jennifer that I could stay with her tonight. So no.
Oh.
Yeah, I sent her. Yeah, she.
So cancel the thing, Thomas. You can stay in the tent.
I can't cancel it. Well, I can cancel it, but I won't get my money back.
You gotta sell it to somebody else. Sell it to Scotty and Jason.
I will stay in a hotel. If I had the choice to stay in a hotel,
you can stay in Scotty's tent.
No, if I have a chance of staying in a room with a bed, shower, all in the same, versus a tent, sorry, Scotty, but I'm taking the.
Sorry, that's cool.
I'm taking the bed, the shower, enclosed. Not have to worry about weather. I can control my own heat and cold.
I'm in a foxhole. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I've stayed in enough foxholes. I don't plan on staying in another one anytime soon.
I told him he could literally just hang out in the camper until bedtime, and then they can just go.
Well,
and they kick him out.
Brandon to go and get his shit dirty after a rebuild. So,
did you have 3 twins or 4 twins in your?
I can put a queen and 2 twins, or two queens, or
4 twins,
4 or 5 twins, and then I have another little area outside of that that's big enough for a twin easy. So, and it's all covered, and we got rain flies for all that. So,
nice.
I got a separate tent for the bed of a full size pickup. No big deal.
Yeah. Well, I have a tent cot. It's literally a cot with a tent. Stayed in it many a times too.
I actually thought about getting one of those. Then I kind of I couldn't find any in the store, so I bought a big tent for more room. And then I went ahead and bought a queen size mattress, and I was like, yeah, I'm going a little too bougie here for. I was like, you know what though, that's all right. I'll be comfortable. That's the idea.
But you can also sleep in the back of your.
Yeah, I've got a tent that goes in the back of it'll fit in the Gladiator, but it'll hang off a little bit because it's for an 8-foot bed, and the Gladiators are like
5. Or with the tailgate down, it's right at 6.
Yeah, so they're 5 foot with the tailgate up, just under 5 foot with tailgate up. So. But yeah, I mean, it's worth a try. I don't care. I'll do anything.
Yeah, I'll stay in a tent if I have to, but if I have a choice.
Not when it's cold. I mean, I'll stay in a tent in the summer months, but not when it's cold. Not doing it.
I've got a really good extra large
There's
sleeping.
other ways to keep warm, Stacy.
Yeah, heater.
Wow. I'm so loved.
For a good 30, 45 seconds or so, you guys can be warm.
A little longer than that, but not much.
All right, minute and a half. You can stay warm, Stacy.
Unless she's not into it and she's wearing an electric flash.
Oh, I could take electric blanket. It's good.
Yeah.
Stay warm that way.
But no, other than that, I'm excited. I'm ready to get back on the trail.
Yeah. Our plan is we just got for the one night for Saturday night, but if need to, I'm pretty sure I can book Fridays if we need to. But I think our plan is to drive down early Saturday morning and meet up.
Is it like 3.5 hours for you?
Yeah, it's roughly 3.5 hours.
It's 3:10 for us. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's about 3.5.
So we're doing Saturday, Sunday.
Is that straight up 65 north and then cutting over in India?
We're doing.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
We're saying Friday night, Saturday night, right?
Friday night, Saturday. We've paid for Sunday night, so we could leave.
You paid for Sunday night.
The last time I was a stone's throw from, was it Missouri?
So we can leave whenever we want.
Yeah, we'll take 65 up into Indiana, and then or Indianapolis, and then jump over to 74.
I-74.
Yeah, and then north on 41.
Well, I have to work on Monday, so we're going to be staying Sunday night.
That's fine, but we can have the camper there all day until the evening.
No kitty biscuit kisses for me. No, thank you.
He loves
me. Scotty.
She's
and it's basically 3 hours 40 minutes for us.
No. No.
Gross.
Look at that face. I thought you loved me. No, I want to.
But the cabin we're staying in, it's got 2 queen beds and then a fold-out couch.
Look at it right there. Do you see it like right there? That.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, you see that white spot on her
head?
Yeah,
right there. That's kitty poop.
That's kitty poop litter.
Our cat litter don't do that. So
ours is obviously clumping.
It's clumping.
Yeah, ours don't clump.
Happy girl.
And we have a special scraper, electric scraper.
It's.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but this girl's 130 pounds
of yuck
of kitty eating.
It's all the clumping litter that's inside of her.
Yeah, it could be.
You're so gross.
And Sylvia's gone again.
And they're gone.
She's got real elbows.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, here for too long, Dustin's going to be giving Scotty the side eye.
What? I don't know how to make it stop doing that.
You have a bad connection somewhere.
It's the wire. I don't really know.
Time for a new wire.
Yeah. But
yeah. Hey Dustin, we gotta watch Scotty. He's trying to mac on our women. I see it once in a while.
He was sitting next to Stacy at Pluckers that
day.
It's so.
I asked that if he wanted to sit over here with us, and he said no. So,
but I had to come over here to start the podcast anyway. So y'all should have came over here and sat with me.
Watch your balls.
She said, all right, sit.
Good girl.
Scotty's been replaced by lady.
I hope not.
Cat litter butt.
Stop it. No.
Oh my goodness.
Love you.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, what else we got? Nothing big? Nothing else. I know March is going to be busy. March is going to be a busy month.
Next week, so that's going to be fun.
Yep. So yeah, we got a lot going on in March. At least the 3 weekends in a row. I know for us.
Yeah,
we're doing that Jeep Fest or plan to do the Jeep Fest in Alabama at the end of March.
Wow.
And
you
then
can you?
Yeah.
His dad lives close to there too. So
yeah, my dad's in Birmingham, and the event's in Montgomery. So I think it's like an hour and a half from my dad's.
Yeah, we'll be gone 3 weekends in a row.
Yeah. What's the other weekend? The weekend we're going, and what's the other one?
So
it's the last
Our
weekend.
2 weekends in a row. We'll be gone 3 weekends. So
yeah, but one of yours is April, right?
Yeah.
the
first
so
weekend of April.
Dow Dynamics is hosting their open house in April 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going down for that because they're doing an ambassadors meet on the 4th
for the Dow Dynamics.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And so we're setting up for that, and then the 5th we'll be there for their actual open house. Anybody's invited to that. Everybody for the open house on Saturday the 5th. Anybody and everybody's welcome to come for that. And I'll post. I'll post in the description there basically the timeline for Saturday.
Well, while you're down there, make sure to get some good video, and then we can make a YouTube video out of it.
Yeah, we're going to, and then we're planning. I don't know if I'm gonna try and get John on here and then we'll go from there to see if he's got time to sit down with us because I talked to him before. So and maybe we can, because we were planning on our Valentine's weekend, the 14th, 15th. We were planning on going down there, but because Stacy had jury duty, we weren't able to go. And I'm kind of glad we didn't go because the family issue that we had. Yeah. So, so it worked out that we didn't go for that. But we're trying to get something hosted probably before with John at Diode Dynamics, but we'll see what his schedule is, and if not, it'll be after. But I'm gonna try and get it before, so I'll get with him.
I almost forgot to tell you guys too that we're getting our new garage door in a couple days. So that's exciting. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So
yeah, so March is going to be a busy week or a busy month for us.
I knew there was something else. I knew we were in town. I just couldn't remember what it was.
Well, we're doing a special. I'll get some videos and stuff put together, but there's a build coming up on the 22nd of March.
Sorry about that one too. Yes. So yeah,
there's a build we're working on.
That's pretty much it, I think.
So it's Thomas's build.
No.
On 20-inch coilovers and 54s.
He wishes.
And a Hellcat swap.
A elephant swap?
Elephant swap.
Yep.
Now that would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be stupid.
You couldn't do anything with it out on the trail.
No,
I could tear some shit up. I know that.
Literally a 6.
You're talking about getting stuck between the trees. You just do a burnout, and the trees will go shooting behind you.
I'll just run all the trees over. Just push them all down. Run them all
like
over.
Bigfoot out there, like Ace Ventura. No one wants to play with me.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but all right. Thanks for everybody hanging out with us, Scotty. As always, appreciate you joining us.
Subscribe, share, comment
on
all that fun stuff. No one's doing that.
All the things. We like comments.
Dustin's a hater.
The last comment we got was, "Y'all are idiots. Y'all need to make some more off-road content." That's what he put.
Hey, we like honesty, so tell us.
We call us idiots.
We know we're idiots.
He said we
need more off-road content.
We are silly.
We just don't have time to go wheeling anymore. This is all we have time for. So
it's freaking Tuesday, sir.
No one has time to go wheeling on Tuesday.
Dustin, we're waiting for you to set up your feet finders on your left leg.
His foot finder, because he only got one.
We have lots of content. Thomas does. It just takes him 4 hours to do 10 minutes.
Well, we also all have busy lives, and we're not rich off YouTube or anybody rich off YouTube.
We all can't afford to move to Hurricane and just
that'd be so cool.
Make content
go out on lunch and
post that. There's
video wheeling content and then post it on YouTube.
You just need to get 100 acres here and have our own wheeling area. Very nice.
It's too bad they sold that property over there. That would have been a good start.
Right?
Yeah. Trash.
What we love is more homes behind us.
Yeah. And extra water runoff into the creek.
91 of them.
Oh.
It's great.
Yeah.
More cars.
Time to move.
I know.
We're too poor time, but
we're too poor, and Applebee's screwed me out of like $20 tonight.
And now you're broke.
And
now we really can't move.
I was mad.
Sell the house and live in the camper.
Not the well,
dude. For real, yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
What is it, Dustin? What does it matter if
we can sell both houses and buy a big property, and then move the camper out there and live in that, and build a shop, and then build a house later.
There you go.
I'm completely fine with it.
Sure, I can find work.
Yeah.
Oh, poop. As long as they have internet, Dustin's good.
Yep.
I can work.
And then I'll just go work for Dustin. And then we're all good.
Any truck stop.
Yeah. I can work at Pilot.
I'm sure the lot lizards have enough.
I can work at Starbucks, Speedway, it don't matter.
What?
You know, them guys that ride in the truck don't ever get a chance to get their hair cut. And I don't know.
The hookers looking good.
The lot lizards.
Nobody can just hop in each truck and give them trims.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Take it with you. Yeah, you can clean that up.
What a mess.
You're gonna have to just delete this whole episode and say sorry, we're unavailable. Technical difficulties.
We're sorry, please forgive us.
It actually didn't record, so
like I said, here's the notes.
You know what? Actually,
here's the notes. Nothing.
Yeah, pretend this is one of those Patreons and send us $5 each.
We're an hour and a half in, and we've literally talked about nothing. Like not a single thing.
I ain't touching the one that waved.
You what?
Well, it's bedtime.
It is bedtime.
It is.
It's 8:27.
Stacey went to bed at 4 yesterday.
Stacey's got to get up early tomorrow.
I have to. I had a couple openings tomorrow and Thursday, but now they're gone. Like as I was sitting here earlier today, I filled them all up, so I'm gonna be tired tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's your long day tomorrow too.
Yeah, and I don't have any breaks, so hopefully I don't have to pee.
Well, at least you got off early, like the last couple of days.
If I were to take a lunch when I could make $150.
I don't blame you. Hey,
I don't have to pee. Sorry, Nikki. I hold my pee for like a long time. A really long.
For 30 minutes to an hour. Fuck, I need.
She could probably hook you up with one of those catheters, and you can just wear it around during the day.
There you go.
It's an hour and a half, but I usually do 2 people in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, that's pretty talented. You can do 2 people in 2 hours.
I'm super.
That's because
great.
30.
Yeah.
Time to have a drink and smoke.
If I can't drink, then I have to pee.
Okay, on that note, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Bye, guys.
We're sorry. That
Later.
Sorry, forgive us.
Love y'all. Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. We'll check y'all next week. Bye.